Chloe, the numbers are wrong.
First goal, and just watch back, that's quite dangerous there. Now, apologies. Fonseca down the line. One-on-one. Hayes now does well. Covering off. Castillo can't do much of it in the end. Out wide. And back now. Hey, holds Castillo up well. Apologies for the lack of commentary there. A bit of a technical issue. Got the game sound instead. And to Cruz plays it off to Hayes. Fonseca now down the line to Thompson, one-on-one. Decides to go the easy way out to Cruz. To Fonseca in the middle, perfectly set there for Will Hayes. But Palermo, well aware, doesn't let the shot happen. Thompson for cheeky attempt at a back heel pass. Read well by Longobarda. Now, Reed, Thompson down wide to Cruz. Looks for Hayes. Back to Cruz. And a back post blocked well by Palermo though. And Cumbre will be looking to once again threaten the side of Longobarda. And shot and a good catch there by Sean McCracken. Now it's Frankie. And the ball there, James under pressure from Connor Cruz, but he nearly does well there and keeps possession. Sean McCracken sends it up long. So it nearly hits Palermo's head, but Thompson recovers well. Looked a bit shaky there, but he did well in the end. Seemed close, quite close, 4 seconds there. Longobarda bench yelling at the refs. Hayes back to Fonseca, just a bit too quick for him. Close calls there for Longobarda so far, despite the 1-0 scoreline. Sideball called for Longobarda. Now it's Frankie on the ball. Frankie plays it out wide, and now it's back to James. James there, but Cruz takes him out, and Cumbre aren't happy with the decision. JP Page, not gonna lie, I kind of missed it, but we can watch it back again. See the goal here. Toe poke and a near post goal there. Free kick now though for Longobarda, who will be looking to make a 2-0. Kowalski to Frankie. Frankie now back to James. James does well. Down the middle to Palermo. Palermo gets taken out by Cruz though. Hayes, sorry. Palermo from the back. Kowalski with the ball. Oh, and that's seemed almost destined to the bottom corner of the goal, but well covered by Thomas Berry. Cruz now. It's again from the back for the lethal back post that Cumbre have been searching all game. Fortunately, not this time around. Shots on by Ramley there. Shaz Ramley deflected off well. Corner ball there. Shot again by Ramley. Not half as good as last time. Side ball because it hit the roof before he actually reached anywhere near the goal. Now, Frankie there. And foul called again against Longobarda there. Sorry, Cumbre there. And players aren't happy with the calls tonight. Palermo out wide to Kowalski. Massimo, sorry. And Palermo, sorry. Fonseca. And Palermo with a good intercept there. Intercept in ball, that was seemed all but destined to Cruz. Timeout now called And we'll be back with you shortly. And we're back underway now. Cruz leads the attack to Hayes. And Cruz now down the line. Bit of a fumble around there, but Frankie gets the ball in the end and to De Gregorio. De Gregorio sends it out wide for Castillo. Sorry, it's not Castillo, it is actually Robadillo to Kowatski. Robadillo's a shot, and that's a good save there by Thomas Berry. It sends out wide and cleared for Sean McCracken to recover. Now, Robadillo on the back to De Gregorio. Bit of a miss pass there. Fonseca takes advantage. And now, opportunity there for Fonseca. Sends it out wide and shot there for Cruz. Good save there from Sean McCracken. Corner ball now for Cumbre. Fonseca nearly makes something of it, but it is out, apparently just out, according to the referee. Fonseca now. Straight to Hayes. Hayes to Cruz. Cruz down to Hayes and shot there. It's good save there from Sean McCracken once again. Doing well under the pressure that Cumbre keep coming at him with. Fonseca looking for his options, but Windrum has the easy ball there still. Fonseca taking his time. Kowalski not diving in, and that's blocked off well by Frankie there. It's corner ball. Fonseca to take. Fonseca tries to hit Windrum, but Frankie well aware, and Massimo now on the attack to Robadillo. Robadillo looks for De Gregorio, and the pass is there back to Robadillo. It's 1-2, but Hayes as well and makes an excellent tackle there to keep it out, but Fonseca unable to get the ball back, ordering the team to relax and calm down the pressure that Longobarda have been showing in this counter-attack. Robadillo back to Frankie. Frankie with an option there, has to go back to Robadillo. Down the line now. Options limited for him. And De Gregorio moves it up for thing. But Windrum there for good block to see the ball out. Now, down to Fonseca. Fonseca in a 2-on-1. Looks for Hayes, but can't get past Robadillo there. Now, Fonseca believes the Cumbre ball from the side. Ball seems to be stuck within the stands. Cruz rescues the ball. And back underway we are. Fonseca plays it to Cruz. Cruz now to Thompson. Thompson back to Cruz. Cruz plays Windrum. Windrum now back to Cruz, and it's the rotations coming out from Cumbre now. Back and forth. Longobarda actively tracking well so far, not allowing any space for Cumbre to attack. Cruz again now, shot there, blocked well by Robidillo. Cruz now. Down light to Fonseca, that's a good ball there. Fonseca, what can he do with it? Tries to hit back close, but Massimo blocks off well, and now the counter attack is on for Longobarda. 2-on-2, 3-on-2 now. James doesn't get greedy, but Fonseca blocks off well. Massimo tries to hit back post rather than take the shot himself now. McCracken recovers well, and Longobarda will be looking to get back underway with another counter attack. Now James to Gregory goes through, and just toe poke, just off target there. A real good chance for him to finish. It was a good shot, but just centimeters away from the goal post. Now Bucat to Fonseca, plays up to Cruz. Fonseca to Cruz, back to Fonseca. We're playing around the ball well. Thompson, Cruz, and now looks for the long option. Nope, never mind, back to Fonseca he goes. Thompson there, loses out against Chris Robidillo, but unable to, Fonseca does well to stop the attack. Thompson plays it easy this time. Bucat shows, but it's down the line for Cruz. Cruz once again looks for the back post, but nobody's there. And foul called for Cumbre there. James not happy with that call. Cruz. Tight angle there. We'll have to play it off to his teammates. Scoring from that angle would be nearly impossible. To Hayes. Hayes. Shots on. Blocked off well, but second ball is there for Bucat. Unable to finish though, as Sean McCracken and both Castillo do well there to Christian Castillo, both doing well to block the shot and the follow-up. Connor Cruz to Bucat. To Cruz now. Out to Hayes. Now, out wide to Cruz. Cruz now the shot, and it's gone in, bottom post. Connor Cruz, what a finish that is. From the halfway line, equalizes for Cumbre there. 1-0 now. Connor Cruz steps up as Cambio Cumbre need him. Now, back underway we are. To James. James doesn't look the way to try to get around Hayes, but nearly does so. And Hayes with a good tackle there. See the ball out. Frankie. Now it's Castillo. Castillo out wide to Robidillo, and Robidillo defended well by Thompson there. Second tackle, getting the ball out. Shots on. It's corner ball, blocked off well. Ramley, the far option. Ball to Ramley. Ramley down to James. James there under pressure. Ramley. And from the back to Robidillo. Back to Ramley. Bit of a miss pass to Hayes. Nearly capitalizes on it. Would have been a nightmare for Longobarda there. But it's back to Robidillo now. Longobarda regained possession and control of the game. James. Castillo. Can't get it quite across. And now it's corner ball again. Casillo's the shot. Blocked off well by Thompson there. Shots on. Just slightly off target. Now, ball to Berry. Berry to Cruz. I think he had a sneak peek at the camera, glance there. Checking if we got his goal earlier. Corner ball. Now, for Cumbre, once again. Oh, another slight peek at the camera. Cruz now. Can he do the same thing again? Goes for the shot and it's blocked off by Robidillo there. Fonseca. It's half time now. And shortly after this ad break, we'll be back with you again.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
And we're back now for the second half of this game. 1-1 still the scoreline. Palermo now takes the kickoff and it's played out wide. Out down for Palermo. Can't quite get reached to him though. Cruz does well. Fends the ball well. And Palermo, slight foul there. Apologizes. Cruz to Hayes. And Cruz back down wide to Fonseca. Fonseca does well, but unable to quite reach Bucat there. Longobarda on attack. Robidillo's a shot there, blocked off well by Fonseca. Puts a foot in. Now James to Palermo. Palermo out wide, blocked off well by Hayes. That good header there. Now Bucat to and another shot. Good save there by McCracken, but the second follow-up isn't there, unfortunately, for Will Hayes. Shoots it just a bit shy over the crossbar. McCracken very happy that the shot's gone wide. Now to Robidillo. To Frankie. Robidillo now. Longobarda looking lethal from the attack. And Robidillo there with a chance and through Thomas Berry's legs. 2-1 now for Longobarda there. And that's a great finish there for Longobarda's. Daniel Robidillo finishes well, capitalizes on a bit of an error there from the Cumbre side. Now, Fonseca out wide to Cruz. Cruz now to Hayes. Hayes to Fonseca. Fonseca back to Hayes. Hayes down wide to Cruz now. Sorry, Bucat. Bucat plays the easy ball. Fonseca swaps out with Cruz there, but well read there by Robidillo. Now Thompson to Fonseca. Fonseca there tries to get the back post, but blocked off well. Now James looks for his options, takes his time, and Bucat's on him. Robidillo back to James. A bit of an air ball there, but shot there and just gone wide. Cruz now to Fonseca. Windrum there, unable to do much with it. Cruz down wide to Fonseca. That's a good ball. Rolls off for Windrum. Shot there, blocked well by Palermo. Sorry, it was wide actually. As McCracken gets us back on the way. To Palermo. Palermo cuts through, but Cruz raises it well. Windrum to Fonseca. Fonseca now on the attack. Looks for the shot. It's corner ball there. It's blocked off well by Ramley. Cruz. Take a bit of mistouch there, but gets to Cruz in the end. Hayes to Cruz. Cruz back to Hayes. Hayes now to Cruz. To Windrum. Cumbre don't look to rush the attack, playing a slowly creeping into the opposition's half. Now over up long for Hayes. Now opportunity there for a show. Shot and some finish. Will Hayes with a good finish there. 2-0 now for Cambio Cumbre and Longobarda there. That's a good assist there from Fonseca over the top through ball and finished well by Hayes. 2-0 now. Longobarda look to regain control of the game. Now Di Gregorio out wide. Robidillo back to Di Gregorio to James. James there under pressure from Hayes. Hayes gets around him, but Fonseca recovers well now. So 2-on-3. Fonseca holds it up, fakes a shot and gets a second shot on. McCracken good save. Second ball there and a second save for Sean McCracken as he falls to the floor. And it's really well done there from him. Great performance so far. from Longobarda's finest. Corner ball asked to be retaken. Hayes to take it. Gets to Fonseca. Fonseca takes his time. Doesn't rush in. Massimo tries to get him, gets around him and just misses the bottom corner. Nesta Fonseca. Well, Hayes does well. Now, Di Gregorio tries to get through, but Thompson steps well, but in the end, Longobarda control possession. Di Gregorio back roll to Robadillo, to Massimo, and Robadillo back to James now. James tries to get past Cruz. Cruz does well with physicality there, but James still through, and now Thomas Berry has to come out. And Berry now up long. Hits Hayes. Good throw there from him. And back to Robadillo. Robadillo, the shot. It's just wide, but Berry had it covered well. Thomas Berry now to Thompson. Thompson to Fonseca, possibly. And yes, it does. Fonseca now to Hayes, back to Fonseca. Cruz now with the ball. Fonseca. One-on-one with James. James does well. Tackle. Seeing the ball go out. Hayes to Thompson. Thompson. Bucat. Hayes again. Bucat flicks it down the line, but tries to get past Massimo. Isn't able to. Massimo does well there, but Bucat nearly gets the ball off. Di Gregorio flicks it out long for Massimo. Massimo can't get by Hayes. Nearly down the line and it's gone out. Ball there. Hayes plays it off easy. Up log for Hayes. Hayes unable to get his body on it well. Now Di Gregorio off Thompson's foot. Fonseca controls it well, the aerial ball, but cleared out by James in the end. Now Fonseca down to Bucat, sorry, back to Fonseca. Fonseca down the line to Thompson there, tries to get past Di Gregorio but can't. The ball goes past but he doesn't. Thompson now. Hayes to Hayes. Hayes with the first time shot, but Gorio denies. Hayes fakes it to Fonseca. Fonseca plays the easy ball to Thompson. Thompson out. Tries to go through a bit of a risky pass there, and Robadillo capitalizes on it. Now Longobarda tries to get past down the line. Can't get past Reed Thompson. Robadillo to Di Gregorio. Off to Di Gregorio, but cleared out by Hayes. Di Gregorio to Massimo now. Massimo gets it to James. James one-on-one with Cruz. Plays it out wide to Robadillo. Takes his time. The ball now. Approaching carefully. Cumbre stay compact. Cruz can't quite get his foot to it. But James looks for the through ball, and that's perfect to Massimo. Shot! First time, and it's bounced just off the post. And Berry recovers well. Close miss there for him. Now Cruz sends it out wide to Thompson, but just a bit off. Here's that long to Massimo, but Thompson does well. Ball in Cumbre possession. Shot. McCracken saves. Thompson now. Shot by Hayes. Blocked off well, and Cumbre ball it is. Cruz sets up for the shot there, far away from the action. Ball does come to him. Longobarda step up, but unfortunately can't get it back to Bukat's feet. Now, Robidillo plays it out wide to Castillo, but Hayes capitalizes and the first shot. McCracken does well, makes himself big and denies Will Hayes. Fortunate for Cruz. Kraken, easy ball to Gregorio. Gregorio, line. Back to Robidillo, sorry. Dillo to James. Now, one-on-one with Cruz, but Robidillo. And Windrum. Longobarda ball in the end. Gregorio plays it back to McCracken. McCracken sends it up long. It's a good ball and can't quite get his head on a Castillo there. Christian Castillo. Good opportunity there. If only was a couple of centimeters taller. Cruz now. Hayes. Back to Cruz. Fonseca. To Cruz. Hayes down the line. One-on-one cuts into the middle, but is denied there. And Robidillo holds the ball up well. And nearly capitalizes by Cruz, but Fonseca recovers the ball and back to Cruz he goes. Now Cumbre on the attack, looks for the back post. Hayes is there. Shot there. Blocked off well by Castillo. Corner ball it is for Cambio Cumbre. Fonseca to Hayes. Hayes first time shot. Just slightly off target there. Out wide. McCracken. Think now. Ramley plays it well. Frankie, sorry. Fonseca now, the ball. Drives it down the middle. Gets past nearly, but has to reset back to Cruz. Cruz now gets to Frankie's feet, but recovered well by Longobarda in the end. Now Frankie against Hayes. Castillo. Windrum steps up. Rotations coming out from Longobarda this time around. Robidillo down the line for Frankie. Frankie can't get past Cruz though. Cruz recovers the ball and it's back to bury the ball. Plays out to Windrum, but has to clear it out there. A lot of danger there. Fonseca now to Ramley. Frankie there. It's gone out. Berry plays it to Windrum. Now to Cruz. To Hayes. Hayes gets Fonseca. Fonseca down the line for Hayes, but read well there by Castillo. Windrum recovers for Cumbre there. Fonseca now. See what he has capable of. Hayes. Fonseca. Back to Hayes. Tries to get Fonseca, but is unable to. And that's a great ball to Castillo's feet, but not a great finish there. And it's recovered easily for Thomas Berry. Cruz, good ball to Hayes. Hayes one-on-one now. Has the time, goes near post to shot. Tries to seek back post, but nobody is there for the run. McCracken now chucks it up long for Frankie. And Hayes gets rid of it early on. Castillo to get us back underway. Plays it to James. James out wide. Now to Castillo. Back to James. Frankie looks for the option, but Castillo just can't quite get past Hayes that time around. Out wide to Frankie. James is there in the middle, but Thompson does well. The good tackle there. Frankie. Now the ball. Longobarda showing good threat there. Ramley, James, they have a bit of a missed time. Now McCracken has to come out and clears it out well. Fonseca sneaking in, creeping up deep. As Cumbre stretch themselves out. Looking for the long balls. Now over the top 3 ball to Thompson there. But just nicks off someone's shoulder there and isn't quite on. Fonseca, the back post to Hayes. Hayes can't fish first time, can't get it second time, can he get third time around? And no! No, unfortunately. Cruz taps for Hayes. Hayes shot. And nearly McCracken for a good block there. Nearly reaches the feet of Thompson there though. To Cruz. Cruz looks for the shot and gets Fonseca's foot. But Fonseca unable to do much with it there. Fonseca now. Takes his time. Plays it up to Hayes. Hayes to Cruz. Cruz, will he look for the shot again? Cuts into the middle. It's possible, but plays it off. Easy ball. Thompson now. Out wide to Cruz. Cruz looks for the option. Tries to hit back post, but the toe poke not quite reaching it. Fonseca to Cruz. Cruz, good turnaround there. Asks for a foul. Advantage called, I think. Down the line goes Hayes. And to Thompson, and that's a back post tap in there for Cumbre. And a rolling foul call is on a yellow card. As Longobarda appeal, it is a goal nonetheless for Cumbre. Silly mistake there from Cumbre, leaving the back man isolated. And haven't waited for the whistle. Frankie there. Now down the line to James. James to Gregorio. Go to James. Out wide now to Di Gregorio. Flicks over for Frankie. Frankie back to Di Gregorio he goes. The 2-man. Hayes steps up. It steps well. Flicks out over top, but Frankie with the good header there to Castillo. James now. To James down the line against Fonseca. Can't quite get past him. The ball does, but not his body. Cruz to Thompson. Thompson to Hayes now. Hayes cuts into the middle. Shots on and just off target there for him. Now to Robert Dillo. James to Frankie to Di Gregorio now, 1-on-1 Fonseca. James doesn't get the shot, but back post. Fonseca's read it well. Now down the line he goes. And hands there from both sides. Nothing yet called though. Now to Hayes. It's Cruz, sorry. To Hayes now actually. Up long for Cruz. But oh, that's teammates nearly collided there. Castillo. To Gregorio now. Flick serve to Castillo. Castillo can't quite wrap his body around the ball. Corner ball though. Seems to have come off Thompson there. Gregorio plays it back. Not done well. Timeout called there. Come back underway now. Cruz plays the ball out to Thompson. Fonseca there. Receives well. Out wide. Blocked off by Longobarda. Hayes now. Long ball. Blocked by Di Gregorio. And tackles ending up in Longobarda's favour in the end with possession for them. Frankie, good turn there. Sorry, that isn't Frankie, that is Ramley there. Now, ball to Di Gregorio. Shot there from Robidillo again, looking for the brace. But in the end, it's Connor Cruz down the line and is blocked off by Kowalski Massimo. Back to Gregorio. Longobarda moving the ball around well. Cumbre stay compact and don't let the balls get through. So far, a bit of a mistouch there from Gregorio. Recovers well. And plays it out wide to Massimo. Smoke. Back to Robidillo now. Cuts out. Cuts back in. Ends up nowhere, but gets a pass off. Gregorio looks for the ball to his foot, but Fonseca capitalizes and through he goes. Ball not called out. Now down the line to Connor Cruz. Cruz plays it back and just missed Fonseca's feet. And it's full time there, ladies and gentlemen. And it's a 3-2 victory for Rockingham Cambio Cumbre in a tightly contested match tonight down at their home ground, the Cumbre Sports Facility here in Port Kennedy. In the end, they come out on top to Longobarda's dismay, and I'll be reading out the stats now. The stats are as follows: with 264 passes attempted by Cumbre, 228 on the other side for Longobarda, 197 completed by Cumbre with 154 for Longobarda, equaling a 75% passing percentage for Cumbre and 68 for Longobarda. Passing strings, 22 for Cambio Cumbre and 16 for Longobarda, and possession was 56% for Cumbre and 44% for Longobarda there. 24 total shots for Cumbre and 13 total for Longobarda, 12 on target for Cumbre and 4 on target for Longobarda. 3 goals there for Cumbre and 2 for Longobarda there in the end, and 13 corners for Cumbre and 6 for Longobarda. And we'll be back with you again next week for round 3, and we'll see yous.